Episode 3 of Dexter Resurrection opens with a strange new normal. Dexter Morgan, now a rideshare driver in New York City. Yep, the former blood spatter analyst turned serial killer is now ferrying strangers around in the back seat of his car. And get this, he thinks he's doing great. But his customer rating, just a 4.2. One bad review away from losing his account and honestly, his mind. Blessing, his current roommate or whatever we're calling him, tells him to call it a night. And good thing he does, because Dexter has more pressing matters on his mind. Like a serial killer still roaming the city. That evening at dinner with Blessing and the family, things get interesting. Constance, never one to mind her own business, drops a bomb. She ran a background check on Dexter. Yep, turns out she knows he's from Miami. Dexter, ever the smooth talker, brushes it off with a half smile and casually mentions all the unfortunate deaths as his reason for leaving. That background check? It came from a service called Safe Haven and costs a whopping $75 a pop. But suddenly, Dexter sees a way to use it to his advantage. Why not use that same service to find his next target? And guess what? It works. With the intel in hand, Dexter tracks down Ronald Schmidt's apartment and breaks in without breaking a sweat. It doesn't take long before he discovers a ceiling panel, and inside, a bloody knife, a journal, a list of names. Murder trophies. The same apartment, by the way, that Charlie broke into earlier this season. Coincidence or fate? Dexter knows an opportunity when he sees one. This apartment, it's perfect for a kill room. Meanwhile, Detective Angel Batista is clued in by Teddy that Dexter Morgan is currently in New York City. Across town, Harrison is sweating under the hot lights of Detective Wallace's interrogation. She shows him the surveillance footage. Shauna at the bar. Drugged, vulnerable. Harrison plays along, keeping his story tight. She's Ryan's wife, he says, which lines up with what Ryan claimed the night of his death. But Wallace isn't convinced. She presses on, showing footage from the elevator. Harrison looks way too calm for someone whose friend's wife was drugged. And then the lies begin to unravel. He claims he went to a bar, took a girl home. Problem is, there's zero footage of him leaving the hotel. It leads her straight to the hotel's kitchen. There, she finds the exact ceiling panel where a blood spatter had once lived. Before Dexter removed it, of course. Then come the black garbage bags. Following that trail leads her outside, but the security camera there, covered in bird poop. Convenient. But Wallace isn't done. She brings Harrison back in again. This time, she's got new footage. Hotel cameras show him entering, but never leaving. It's not a good look. And Harrison? His poker face is cracking. She even offers a deal. Tell the truth, and they'll spin it as a justifiable homicide instead of cold-blooded murder. But instead of biting, he confesses he never left the hotel because he's homeless. He's been sleeping in vacant rooms. And his only alibi? A coworker named Elsa. She reluctantly vouches for him. Later that night, Dexter prepares to use himself as bait. He knows Ronald is watching, waiting. And it works. Ronald takes the bait and ends up unconscious, right in Dexter's clutches. Apparently, Ronald's father took his own life after rideshare apps like Dexter's took business from cab drivers. It's a sob story, but Dexter's not buying it. And with calm, calculated precision, Dexter kills him. Inside Ronald's bag, Dexter finds an invitation. A dinner party. This is a gathering for serial killers, the same one Charlie had been preparing for. A dinner party for murderers? Now that sounds like an opportunity he can't ignore. He burns Ronald's body, disposes of the evidence, but it's tight. He needs a thumbprint to close the loop, and time is not on his side.